words. Away, away, just got that feeling across. We know the way. We know the way.
Have you considered the coconut?
The what? Have I considered the coconut? The what?
Consider it sneeze. Why are we singing Moana?
I don't know.
I was all prepared to sing Big Beat Mario, and then we're talking about Moana, and you're like, it's such a good movie.
I did not even say that. You were the one who had said, well, you think it's a good movie.
You do think it's a good movie.
I think in recent Disney...
in the recent Disney catalog, it is very good.
If I had to pick,
I liked it better than Zootopia.
If I had to pick, like, the top
I had to pick my
three
favorite from that year.
of 2010...
I like that one.
Yeah. If I had to pick, like, the top 3 of 2010...
Wreck-It Ralph.
Is Wreck-It Ralph. But not Wreck-It Ralph 2.
No.
Because that one stinks.
That one didn't come out in 2010.
No, I'm saying movies that came out in the 2010s.
In the 2010s.
2010 to 2019.
Wasn't it 2020?
No,
wait.
Wreck-It Ralph was 2019. Because it was up against Spider-Man in the Oscars.
Ah, that's true. And they thought they were going to win for 5 seconds. And it's just like, no.
You're not gonna win.
No.
We're sorry.
I love how I always make such an assortment of snacks for when we record these podcasts.
Yeah.
Today I've got my lovely tea that I'm still drinking, the grapefruit one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just love the aroma. So literally every single person I tell, I'm like, I got this tea, it's flavored with grapefruit. They're like, oh, grapefruit. I don't like grapefruit. But you know, I get it sometimes, like some medications you can't have grapefruit, but it's just like, I'm not taking some, so
What does that, huh? Is it too acidic or something?
It's something about the chemical compound of the grapefruit that interacts with medicines and makes them not as effective.
Okay.
So it's like cholesterol medications, like Dad can't have grapefruit.
Oh.
Which, you know, most people don't like grapefruit, so I guess it's not a problem.
Yeah.
You know what? I really liked those throat lozenges that were grapefruit flavored that we used to have.
I mean, I love eating those even when I'm not having a coughing fit.
I mean, I have coughing fits all the time because there's certain voices I like to do.
So this morning I had a sniffling fit. Or it's just like, I hope I'm not sick.
Well, I think for me, it's just like I sleep on the side of my head and like everything drains the side and then I wake up and I'm like...
Well, that's what happens to me too. I cannot go to sleep with my head straight up.
Yeah, I could tell I slept really well the day before because I was drooling again. I haven't drooled in a while. Like, I have to be out to drool.
Drool.
I'm sorry, I sleep with my mouth open. It happens.
It's true. This morning, I came into your room to wake you up for this, and you had your mouth a little open, like...
I don't snore. I keep my mouth open.
Well, it wasn't your mouth to the side. It was like your jaw was lowered. So it was like...
That always makes me think of a really gross statistic.
Like when people snore.
Is that
about spiders?
No, it's not about spiders, but like mites and stuff.
Ew. I think of the Tumblr post that some teacher had used in a math problem, which was like, they say that humans eat approximately 2 to 3 spiders in their lifetime when asleep. That is a lie, because Spider George over there is eating hundreds of spiders every day, raising our statistic. And the question was like, what kind of statistical outlier is Spider George? And I don't know the answer, but it's really fun to think that somebody's messing with our statistics on purpose.
I've also got one of my special Japanese jellies. It's
You like how they look, but you don't like the
look.
texture.
I don't like the texture. Although I had one the other day that was apple mango flavored and it was delicious.
Apples and mangoes.
Hang on, entertain the audience and explain to them what we're doing today while I go get my book.
Okay, so this is in fact the Supershow Saga featuring Delfino, Durians, and currently out of the picture Peach Supreme. And today is one of our bonus episodes. It's our third bonus episode.
You make it sound like it dropped off the face of the earth.
Because we are going to watch the Hotel Mario Reanimated.
Woohoo!
What? Yahoo!
For those who are curious, it's called a shikuwasa jelly. It's made out of a citrus fruit that's native to Okinawa in Japan.
She got her Okinawa box.
Oh, enjoy it chilled or try it frozen as a sorbet. Oh, I should have frozen it.
You should have froze it today.
Maybe we'll eat like half of it and then freeze it.
Okay.
Did I throw away the bud?
You probably did, but you didn't. You saved the top.
Of course, I always save the tops. I know that you say
You're a Japan package hoarder.
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe eventually I'll get rid of it, because the big thing is that I have these booklets.
You have these booklets that
have the pictures and like what they do. Yeah, that one.
The apple and mango melange jelly.
Oh,
you should have had it
so
frozen. Right now it's just chilled. It's not as good when it's
the
just
melange
chilled.
was delicious.
Anyways, despite talking about Japanese sweets, we're
Well,
here.
the reason we're talking about
We're
so
here-
many things is that this is going to be a very special episode, and that the video we're watching is
8 minutes,
8 minutes
long,
long.
and approximately half of it is credits.
well, hey,
This is
it's
the
good
most.
to give credit
This
to
is the
people.
most non-Japanese Mario material
Oh my
we might
gosh,
be able to
that's
come
true.
up with. So for those out of the loop, because it was in my childhood that I watched this over and over
And over.
and over
And over.
and over, but I guess kids these days just don't know
About the Philips CDI.
about the Philips CDI. Basically, Philips, the electronics company, they wanted to be like Sony. And they're like, hey, Sony, we see you and your crummy little PlayStation. That's nothing. Because we're going to be even better with our CDI technology. Nintendo, ditch Sony and come with us. And Nintendo was like, well, that sounds like a great plan. So Nintendo was going to work with Sony on the N64 Double D, I think. I could be very wrong about this. There's more videos about
the
this.
disk drive, yeah.
Yeah, the disk drive. But instead, they went to partner with Philips. And they're like, okay, Philips, to show you that we're all on board, you get to make some games with our franchises, with our brand.
And so they let
Just
them
make
pick
them good
whatever
games.
they wanted. So they got
Mario and Zelda.
Mario and Zelda. So they made 3 separate Zelda games and 1 Mario game. All of poor quality.
Very poor quality, because the Philips CDI controller...
If I could recommend a thing, there's a very good What Happened
Oh, I was
by
gonna
Matt
say...
McMuscles about
I was
this.
gonna say watch AVGN's episode about the CDI
that one is
games.
also really funny. That one's more like a funny perspective, but if you want like the actual history
the
behind
tale.
it, the deets,
Them deets.
you should
There
watch
they
What
are.
Happened, because What Happened is absolutely hilarious. I've watched so much.
Watching What Happened, it's a lot like watching... I don't want to say it's like watching cringe videos, because you are kind of
It's
laughing
like
at
watching
something.
Drunk History.
It is... I'd say it's more like me watching those Pokemon Stadium or it's Pokemon Showdown videos where somebody uses a strange team against some people online, and the people online are like, "You're cheating! There's no way a Clamperl can have an electric type move, and you're cheating! I'm gonna report you to the mods." And the guy's like, "Okay," because he's an ex-mod, so anytime they get a report about him, the mods are like,
Hey, dude.
this is not real. And the big problem that came from it was 2 people reported him over his Clamperl using an electric type Dynamaxed move.
What was it?
It was Hidden Power.
Ah, that makes sense.
But they took out Hidden Power in Gen 8. They only have Secret Power.
Okay.
So if you play with National Dex rules, meaning you can use any Pokemon
That
in the
makes
Pokemon
sense.
catalog, suddenly every Pokemon can have every typed move for a Dynamax move. And they're like, this Clamperl, it can't learn electric moves!
I don't know. I love it when people use dumb Pokemon in competitive teams.
I mean, it's fun.
It started with the Pachirisu, man.
I mean, it starts with what you love, but I think it has evolved into what's annoying, like when your whole team is slaughtered by a Dunsparce because it has stored power. So you just baton pass a bunch of stat buffs off everybody. Like you use Eevee, you use a Gardevoir with Calm Mind, you use...
Wow.
You use other things with Bulk Up, you use Belly Drum. Apparently, Belly Drum is the new, like, risk meta. Where it's like, if you have a way
Belly Drum's been around for a while. It makes me think of that old Brawl in the Family comic where the Wii Fit trainer gets into Smash and they're talking to the Pokemon trainer and they're like, oh yeah, this is Snorlax. He's my best Pokemon. He can use Belly Drum. He's got thick fat.
He's just really good.
He knows how to snore.
Yeah, but I feel like watching what happened, it's more educational because the Pokemon Showdown videos are just like, haha, what's this kid? This kid doesn't know anything. He picked a team of like 6 Zacian or Arceus and he's whining about uncreative teams and cheaters. It's like, I wonder who the cheater is. Anyways, we were talking about Hotel Mario. So, nobody really noticed that these games had come out because they're on the CDI. And nobody bought the CDI. Everybody bought the PlayStation and Final Fantasy VII.
Great game, by the way.
Great game. 10 out of... What you call it? A 10 out of 10?
I will give it a tractor out of 10.
What does that mean?
Oh, I'll give it a motorbike out of 10.
Okay, the cool motorbike that he drives? Yeah. I don't know. I would give it that 3-wheeled truck out of 10.
A 3-wheeled truck? Yeah.
Because it's...
One 3-wheeled truck and one motorbike out of 10.
Yes, both. Because it's very fun. Most of the game is endgame, but it's if you know what to do, the game is so brittle. It'll just break at your fingertips.
I still want to fight those last bosses, but
you're
you're like, it's not important.
Well, it's not important. You just get swag stuff for it. Like,
maybe I want to swag.
Swag.
Dab.
Swag dab. Anyways.
I made a comment about that in the last video.
What? The dab?
The Mario dabbing. I didn't even notice that until we were looking at clips.
I just grabbed a clip and I was like, alright, this is good.
This is the clip.
Dab.
And I'm like, is Mario dabbing in that clip? God, it just makes me think of how Ubisoft went up to Nintendo and they're like, can we make Luigi dab? And they're like, yeah, sure. He'd do that. Dab.
Dab. I love dab.
Why not?
Dab is fun. I feel like dab is what
like,
floss currently is.
Yeah.
Dab used to be what floss is, where you're like, but dab is fun.
Sonic 1, Robot 0. I can't floss it. I can like get halfway and then it's like, I don't know.
It's about moving your arms one in front of the other.
It just always makes me think of that speed run of Octo Expansion.
Yeah.
Where they're like, if everyone donates, I'll do the floss while we're watching this giant cutscene where Tartar explodes everything.
Where it's the
because you can't skip that cutscene.
The preamble.
Yeah. So it's like, I'll dab the whole time. Not dab. I'll floss the whole time.
Dab, 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 dab.
That would be funny.
I just find dab
probably threw in a dab.
Because it isn't as much effort to dab as it is to floss, but it's like you can do half of the movement. It's like the okay sign with the finger where you hide it somewhere.
My friends do that all the time at work.
They do?
It's driving my boss crazy. They put it in the fridge. It's in the DPI trash can.
Is it a picture?
Yes, it's a picture that says, got him. It's like he walked in the other day, he's like, oh my gosh, you won't believe what I found in the bush. And so he pulls out his phone, I'm like, it's gonna be a picture of his hand, isn't it? And like, my boss looks at it, and then he just like takes off his lab coat and he starts walking out the door. He's like, I hate you so much.
I hate all of you.
I hate all of you. And we're just laughing and I'm like, why do you fall for this every single time? It's so obvious.
Maybe it's like me where I'll hear something on the internet and I'm like, is that true? And they're like, no, I was lying. Why do you take everything I say so seriously?
I always feel that. It's like I try to make a joke and everyone's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it was a joke. I'm trying to be funny. I know I'm not funny, but jeez.
I don't know. It's mostly me always taking jokes the wrong way, where someone will say something in a sarcastic tone and it's like, without the internet inflection of voice, I cannot understand that you are joking right now. Something like Data. I cannot
We seem
understand.
a little off topic. It's probably also because I didn't really watch it in preparation.
Tisk,
I'm bad.
tisk, tisk.
To be fair, I've seen it like a million times. I can quote it from heart.
Okay, but get to the end of the
Like
thing.
it's burned into my brain.
Okay, we got off topic with Final Fantasy. But what the point is that nobody watched these CDI things at all, except on YouTube when someone had very gratefully played
Uploaded
the
the whole
game
thing.
and uploaded all the cutscenes. They didn't upload the gameplay because the gameplay is really boring.
We talked about it a bit during the Mama Luigi episode,
Where
I believe,
with meme YouTube poop
with
meme.
YouTube poop memes. It was mostly like that episode of the Super Mario World cartoon and then all of the
CDI.
CDI games. So Hotel Mario is a little less so than the other ones,
I
just
think
because there's not as much to work
There's
with.
a lot more material.
There was a lot more love put into the Zelda ones than this Hotel Mario game.
No, that's mean.
I don't know. Like, if you watch gameplay of it, it's like
You go around
one
and you close
screen
doors.
and you open and close doors.
And enemies
You know,
open
it's
the
always
doors.
crazy to me how everybody else uses the Koopalings. It's like before they had their whole resurgence in
That's right.
2009, it's like everybody was clamoring for the Koopalings so much, and this was one of the few like canon appearances.
Why
they
are all
made.
the? I think it's because you can do. They're easy. You don't have to make original characters with them. It's easy 8-boss
They're
formula.
easy bosses, yeah.
So this Mario is missing. Mario's time travel.
Mario's time machine.
Time machine did not use the Koopalings.
They did.
It did.
A couple of them.
Just a few.
Not all of them. They've got a
Okay.
weird thing where you jump on their backs and their shells fall off. It's
Okay.
Also, Levy says that he'd rather join the circus than do evil. They're also in Yoshi's Safari.
Yeah, I was
It's weird.
gonna call it
They
Yoshi's
have a
Cookie.
cut. They have a cut appearance in Super Princess Peach,
Yes.
where they were gonna appear and then they changed their mind. So we have. That's the nicest looking original sprites we have of them
Is the
with their original designs.
okay.
Because now
Oh, it was before the.
it was before the update in 2009.
Okay, which really just means that Iggy was the big update.
True.
Some people
I mean,
got
a few
small.
of them got changed.
I
a
think
bit.
Morton got a little change.
They got a little changed. They changed up the colors on their shells. I believe.
Okay, it wasn't just.
I think Lemmy got a little bit of a touch up.
Everyone got a little bit.
Everyone got a little bit of a touch up.
But yeah, and then after that we got Alpha Dreams. Beautiful,
Mm.
beautiful
Oh.
Koopaling sprites.
God rest their soul.
God rest their soul. And speaking of
Oh,
God
yes.
resting their
We have
soul,
the same
we have one to pour out
news that is breaking.
for Dr. Mario World.
Oh, Dr. Mario World.
God rest its soul.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give it that much.
No.
I love it on one hand just because I really love Dr. Mario. I think Dr.
The
Mario's
concept of
fun.
a puzzle. It's kind of
Yeah.
like Tetris, but
Well, it's
it's
like
a different type
Me
of
and
Tetris.
my friend were playing it competitively, and it was just like nuts. Not competitively.
You
I
played
mean,
on a really high
we were
difficulty.
playing multiplayer, and so like we started at the beginning, and then we're like, what happens if we put the difficulty all the way up? And then we're like, oh my god, this is so hard.
Oh.
So I've never. The way it works is that you clear each stage and you strategically go up. I've never gotten everything in one sitting, but I have beaten the hardest difficulty. Just like going straight to the hardest difficulty.
Wow.
But it's like it's pretty tough to keep your streak going.
Yeah.
Like I get to the teens, the later teens, it's just like, there's too much crap.
You just get the anxiety builds up. and
So
it's
Dr.
like
Mario
one
World,
battle.
I enjoy it. It's got
I
its
like
funny
it.
bits. I like the dumb ideas they have for doctors. But as soon as Dr. Iggy came into the picture, everyone was like, "All right,
We're
what's
out."
next?" And they're like, "We're out."
Dr. P. Piranha?
I I guess we're done.
Oops.
So they've got the final world, and it's set to end officially in November.
Yeah,
So
November
maybe-
1st.
Maybe we'll talk about
So,
it again when it's
Halloween
about to
Day.
end.
But
I think it's funny. I made a comic about it. If you check out peachsupremeart.tumblr.com.
yeah.
Put in my plug here.
Okay.
I worked hard on that one.
Yes, I helped you with it.
You did.
Yeah, I did the fonts.
It was. I love your font work. It's so nice. You're a professional typesetter.
But not really. So, Dr. Mario World, in a nutshell, it's a fun game. I like how I like the difference between limited moves, unlimited time stages versus limited time, unlimited move stages.
Honestly, it would be a great game if it wasn't a free-to-play
but
game.
it's really
If
not
it's
built
that-
for gachas.
if
it
it
is
was-
not
no.
built for
If it was
gachas.
that each time you beat a world, you got a new doctor,
You just unlock the doctor.
yeah, then that would be great.
However,
If it was just like a set game that you could purchase.
right. But when
Because
it's,
I really just want a new Dr. Mario game.
well, I think the thing with that is it's like wanting a new Tetris game. Maybe you just gotta go back to the other Tetrises.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drag out the Wii U again.
You're gonna have to go play
Get Dr. Luigi.
Dr. Luigi. I mean, we have it on the Switch, the original Dr. Mario.
I know, I've played that a million times.
It's on 3DS too, I think.
Oh, they have a really good version.
Yeah,
of the 3DS.
Miracle Cure. But Dr. Mario World,
That one's got like all the different modes.
it just wasn't built for the gacha experience. For one, there's no having alts. Like,
They have some modes, but it's like
it's a very
everyone has to be
dry
a doctor.
effort. It's like, and it was fire forms for some people. Just 3 people got fire forms, and that's the only.
We had
alts.
Dr. Boo followed immediately by Dr. King Boo.
who you have
I
to buy.
I'm thinking about buying him because like
You have to buy him. He is not in
another
the
big
poll.
shortcoming of Dr. Mario World is that they are very
The
stingy about
premium
giving
system-
out the premium currency.
It's really stingy. Like Faye, everyone gives Faye
All the crap, but
yeah.
they give you orbs all the time.
If you know where to look and you work hard, you will have a giant stockpile of
Man, I've been
orbs.
stockpiling so
But
many orbs
Dr.
lately.
Mario World
Woo!
will maybe give you, because it costs 40 of something to do a single pull.
Where you aren't even guaranteed to get anything good.
You have a 20% chance of getting the doctor in a single
getting
pull.
a doctor.
Any doctor.
Any doctor
Otherwise, you just get useless assistants.
that don't do anything.
Assistants are only useful if A, they give you extra capsules, or B, they put a shell in a good place. Or a bomb. If
You
have-
can't even choose it. It's just garbage.
And even then, it's always a percentage
and it's
chance.
like 10% chance to do this, and I'm like, you were the worst.
It is just, Dr. Mario World just floats. It also suffers
gosh.
from Candy Crush Saga syndrome, also known as Sailor Moon Drop syndrome, where if you want to get unlockables, it's not enough to clear the stage. You have to
100%.
you have to complete the stage by getting 3 stars. And it's so
Ugh.
irritating, and then you get items to give you a higher chance of getting a higher score. It's total
It's like this was the reason I
bull.
threw Pokemon Shuffle out the window. Like, jeez, it was just so annoying.
It really is. So it's a fun game, but it's
I enjoy
not.
playing it.
If it
but
was
it's
ported
like,
to Switch with unlockable doctors
And
at
no-
the end of each
and
level,
no microtransactions, I feel like I
and no
enjoy better.
microtransactions,
It
I would
is-
pick it up.
It's not quite trash tier like Mario Kart Tour is.
Mario Kart Tour was always out to get your money with the
Yes.
immediate gold pass system.
Oof.
Ugh, but.
But it's not great.
It's a fun game, but
I'll
it's
miss it
held
when it's
back.
gone.
Yes, it's a fun game, but it's held back by
Hopefully
being a
they'll let
gacha
me
game.
buy Dr. Iggy soon. I still don't have him because he was 100 diamonds and I could not get 100 diamonds.
It takes 40 to pull, and you couldn't even get 100 diamonds, and there's no item exchange currency.
No.
Honestly, the best currency was those doctor tokens, which they handed out more generously, which would guarantee you any doctor.
True.
You didn't pick it, but you just got a doctor. It's like those 5-star tickets where they're like, you get a 5-star. You don't get to pick which one, but
Alright, we gotta start talking about Hotel Mario, but my last thing is best doctor, Dr. Goomba stack. 1 Goomba? No. 3 Goombas on top of each other? doctorate.
I thought you would have said the best doctor is Dr. Bowser.
What about Dr. Dolphin?
Who? Oh yeah,
a literal dolphin.
This is how low they were running.
This is like where we're at.
Also, I want to give it the game credence for at its 2nd year anniversary. Most games tend to shut down around their anniversaries because they look back and they're like,
"What have we even done?
We haven't. This wasn't a good year. Let's just stop it now."
I'll always have my memories of playing Dr. Mario World and Planet Fitness.
If you want a good free-to-play Nintendo game, I highly recommend Dragalia Lost, first and foremost. But if you want to, Fire Emblem Heroes also. Fire Emblem it's starting to get over its old baggage by putting them into legacy pulls. So you aren't pity broken by a first-year unit, unlike Tsum Tsum.
Oh my god.
Which will never shake.
I pulled Ham the Pig the other day from Tsum Tsum.
You did? Was he worth it?
Oh, and I got a Pumbaa. Which is good because he keeps showing up in my thing and I don't have him.
Oh, I think I need a Pumbaa for that tail whipping mission.
Oh, it's too bad you didn't get the Pumbaa.
No. So many of these annoying Tsum Tsum things. Tsum Tsum has been going on for 7 years. And it's like, if you want to play that game and get rewards, you have to only play Tsum Tsum all day, every day. Only Tsum Tsum. You can't think about other games.
All right, so that's
this
the
is
end
26
of our. This is the end of our Hotel Mario podcast. I'm so glad we talked about Hotel Mario.
I know.
Now, where can we find you, Delfino?
I know. Fortunately, you can find me in this recording chair because we haven't
gone
gone anywhere. So the Reanimated Collab. I always appreciate. It seems like the newer trend is that you put the names in the corner.
It's very helpful.
It's very helpful.
Oh, man.
But this one, I think...
So they got a lot of really high-profile people to do Hotel Mario.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to the Mama Luigi one. I do not think there is a single wasted frame. Everything is fantastic.
It is. Although, I will say the one wasted thing is that there's no introduction to it.
It just kind of drops you into it.
It just starts. Also, this
with the great meme scene of Mario and Luigi. Hey, I appreciate how rotund they made their butts.
Their butts are so round in the original cutscenes. Anyways, all right. So we'll have a link to the Reanimated in the description so you can watch along. But it came out...
Seriously, watch it. It's like 8 minutes.
It came out November 2019. So it's, in terms of Reanimated, fairly recent.
It's fairly recent. It was like...
It was after Mama Luigi.
Of course it was after
Yes.
Mama Luigi. So it was the start of the next wave, I'd say.
Wave 2?
Wave 3.
Oh my goodness. How many? Let's go over the waves again.
So our first wave was Sailor Moon, and that got everyone started. Second wave was Mama Luigi and Kirby, I suppose.
Okay.
And then this third wave has more recently surfacing. I say recently, 2019.
2019, listen.
It was Hotel Mario, Zelda CDI.
Yeah.
The Sonic one.
Yeah.
There was another one. Rhythm Heaven?
Maybe. We have a whole list of Reanimated. Chowder.
Chowder?
Chowder was the most recent one I can think of.
SpongeBob one, too.
SpongeBob, yeah. I feel like the current
There's
Reanimated
a
trend...
one. I don't think we're going to watch that one.
The WarioWare one is not good.
They didn't even do all the cutscenes.
It's sad.
I mean, there's over 40 minutes of cutscenes, so I don't blame them, but it's like, really? You just picking and choosing? You didn't even do the hammies?
What about them delicious hammies?
What about the hammies? Speaking of hammies.
Locating hammies.
I keep looking at Luigi's butt.
It's risky, it is.
What is this, Mighty Plumber?
So much butt.
Oh my god.
So much
bear.
Bear.
Yes. Okay. Right.
So, oh, you can see Wanda Gamelon in the background.
Nice squadala.
And his face like melts.
Oh, we get to start out with a Harvey Rothman clip.
I'm so happy.
Oh, it's so wonderful. It looks so much like...
It goes for Frosty the Snowman old, I don't want to say UPN cartoons, but it's that,
Rankin Bass.
Yes, Rankin and Bass 2D cartoons.
She made lots of spaghetti.
And Mario's
I really like the mushroom.
I love the spaghetti. How it's all curly.
It's
and then there's lower frame rate when he points. It's from Bowser. Oh, so something I did like also is that when Mario's reading the note, usually with Reanimated, what you do is you split the work up by frames. Mm-hmm. So if it ever changes perspective, that's usually when you cut off the clip and you share it to other people. But I do appreciate how they knew everyone wanted to do Mario reading the note, but it's just an unbroken minute of him reading the note. Mm-hmm. So they split it at points.
They split it like
every
where his
10
sentences
seconds.
Are.
Yeah.
The Koopalings and I have taken over the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah. What is like Berserk doing?
I feel like it's worth I love that one where the hat, the pat in the hat. It's so cute.
Clay Luigi in the background, everything's turning so dark. I
completely lost my train of thought.
Well, something I don't know. There's something about the reading notes, maybe. Oops.
I don't know. I just really like the little hat.
the padding hat distracted you.
We gotta save the princess.
And you gotta help us.
I was gonna talk about Mario's voice.
Oh, is his
you know
dark
what?
voice?
It may not be Charles Martinet or Walker Boone or anything, but you know,
Lou
Albano. But dang,
it fits.
It feels like Mario.
It feels
Luigi's is a little weird.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on Peaches, but Mario's is pretty good considering he does most of the talking.
Take a girl voice. Isn't that?
No, that's Toad.
It's more like thank you, Mario.
And you.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, we gotta rescue the princess.
Can I go home now?
Oh, who? I gotta drop jelly on the floor.
You just spilled it.
Oh,
so check out the enclosed instruction book.
I love it how he's so happy reading the instructions.
Way to
very nice
make fun of it. It feels like in Metal Gear Solid when they're like, what codec code do you call? I don't know, look it up in the instruction book. And it's like, but this is a secondhand game that didn't come with the instruction book. So you just have to sit there calling every single line, being like, boop, boop.
Hello. This is playing up.
Hello.
Jump there.
Looks can be deceiving with Koopas.
I love that one.
Jenny's so Random Workshop. It just turns so funny where it's a Koopa. Is that Two-Faced?
I don't know. It's interesting. I think kick Mario up the tree.
Oh, so then Mario's near
I love this bit.
Oh, I love the pipe.
Bit is so funny when he goes up the pipe.
And he spins. His skin came off. Ooh!
And it's so fun. I love the Mario 64 joke. It also looks like a tuba.
Where am I?
Welcome to my Christian Fortnite server.
Hey, who's that?
It's the map.
Oh, okay, because you ask where you are and the map helps you. So, Morton...
it is really funny how people draw the Koopalings in this Reanimated.
Oh, it's when Peach falls
the
out
macho
of the tree.
Peach in the tree. I really like that one. Oh!
And then Roy catches her and runs off to his hotel.
Smash Motion has a great one with the Clay Luigi. How are we gonna rescue the princess with the power going out?
I love how crazy Luigi he's like, oh! And Mario's like, I'm tired of this.
And then we get this really cute Peabody and Sherman-esque one. Well, I guess it's more Rocky and Bullwinkle.
With the lights out. Get the hint?
No, that's not it.
No, it's not the get the... Oh, right, that's when he's going up the...
Remind me to check.
Oh, so something this Reanimated has a lot to deal with is empty space. Because it's the cutscenes loading. It's the game loading. And
there's a lot of dead space where they just sit there and it's like, okay. Some people just have it sit there, and some people do very funny visual.
Like with this one, remind me to check.
It's just Luigi nodding. And they're nodding. Like, okay.
So then they look at the thing, and they look at the...
Walk into the building.
The building.
Yeah, they're just playing the music.
Oh, here's
the problem.
Too many toasters is a Kirby.
I love the
rock
Kirby toaster.
I'm noticing a lack of BMO as I'm not even a fan of Adventure Time. I feel like this
BMO's
is
not a toaster though.
They're not. They kind of look like a toaster.
BMO was a Game Boy.
They are, but there's probably BMO toasters. I'm thinking of the Nintendo toaster. So the crazy how many things you plug into the wall.
It's true.
About
There's just too many toasters.
Oh, you know what they say.
Oh my god.
All toasters.
This scene is just so good that Pep was like, I'm just gonna do this completely
Was it always
accurate.
Bowser's Sourpuss Bread?
Yes. It was always called Bowser's Sourpuss Bread. And it's just like so dumb that they're like, we have to just encapsulate this one. It's like the scene where Kirby is like running through the hall like and DD's going
and they just kept
the really choppy animation. I'm like
it was like Pac-Man.
It was so good. Like they just make the frame go back and forth.
It.
Like you could change it, but it's like, oh, I love the original so much.
It's already a good joke. Because you know what they say, that all toasters toast.
Not bread.
Not bread. They toast toast. They toast bread into toast.
That one was really cute. The Crimson Bee.
Yeah. Okay. Apparently Jimmy Davis is a really high profile person.
And they got their scene is
all of the toast. Is that Mario faces?
The toast has
face?
Mario faces on it, and it's just a beautiful synchronized toasting. I love this part where it's just the music, but it's Luigi with a sandwich, and it's to the beat of the music. Do 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 do, and then Mario clapping.
Yay. So then they
gotta do it.
Gotta do it. Oh, Jenny's Random Workshop. They were the one with Koopas are just looks can be deceiving where Koopas aren't. But they did two in two different art styles.
Oh, that's always so nice.
That's so fun. Oh, this is like she looks like Lum.
I thought it was like Celeste.
From Ursa. Yeah, Sarah. So then the
Sad Luigi.
Larry Cave Hotel.
This mine is mine.
So it is.
Oh my god, this scene. Oh no,
more
this
Ouija. Did you bring a light? No. I do like how this one was redone.
Yeah, they grabbed like the best people for some of these scenes. They're like, no.
Oh,
but
I
then
like
this scene. It's like no one thinks about the scene that comes after, but Silas is just like, I'm gonna make this the funniest scene
Not only
ever.
is it Nigel Thornberry.
Perhaps a Koopa will lend us his if we persuade him.
And
he's got a bat with nails in it.
And Mario's standing up
during the dead space, he stares right at the camera.
It's so scary. Okay, this one.
And then it's followed by 2D Mario and 3D Eldritch Luigi. He looks kind of like Tingle there.
Where Luigi checks.
Get ready to catch ya.
She's not coming down. I feel like we've seen this person.
Ryan Lego. He does a lot. He does the Hi, I'm Daisy comic.
Okay.
Well, maybe that's someone else.
Maybe up there. That parts ways to get Diamond City. So they kick that.
I love that one.
Flying upwards.
Get the hint.
He goes in close. And then it's them going up. Mario looks so scared going up.
I don't think we talked about Big Beat Mario yet.
We haven't.
We had it as our opening. It's funny. It's a YouTube poop that's longer than this actual video.
Where it's a very old YouTube poop. But it was in that golden age where YouTube poops were just loud noises. But there was one, it was a diamond in the rough. And
where they made a song
really
out of Hotel
song.
Mario clips. And like, just take a moment to listen to the whole thing. You'll never be able to watch this the same way. I also love this crappy drawn Lemmy. Because it's supposed to be Lemmy, but they encapsulate how no one ever draws them properly. It's just
and then there's this one. Hey, you! Get off of my cloud!
That one makes me think of Bayonetta.
Maybe with how ripped he is. So I like this one where
the princess just disappears. Luigi's like,
what's that? What? She teleports, and it's that she shrivels in on herself. And I do love Solo Yolo Rolo, where it's like, It's been one of those days. Come on, Luigi. We gotta go. Don't pee on the path. So, we're afraid of no ghosts.
Oh,
wow. Hurry. I like the Ludwig knockers.
It looks like a Fraggle Rock character.
Maybe it's with the tooth.
Hurry! And then they just stand there. Oh my god. This scene by sketch scribbles, I don't know if they meant to do it.
Gas pedal!
It looks like the gas pedal.
Robot!
Gas pedal.
They get the stanky leg. Turn up. Grab the wall. Apparently this is a very... I think it was a Vine song, or is it a TikTok song?
Perhaps. I don't know.
It's a famous twerking song. That's all I know about it. Gas pedal.
Aha! Because it's like we get that scene, and it's so simple, but so well done, and then it's followed by, like, this magnum opus of, like, Mario head with giant spray
perfume
cans.
Like,
what the heck?
What is going on?
It's just the beauty.
Also,
of
I find it funny that Ludwig's mansion was the haunted one. He doesn't strike me as someone who'd
I guess
ghost
like they
things.
think like he's like Dracula. I guess.
I guess so. Is it because of his tooth?
I don't know.
It's because he's got Vaughn. It didn't take place
Also,
in
it's
Germany.
really funny how the castle crumbles.
It took place in Romania.
I don't know.
Also known as Transylvania. It's all wireframes. Spooky. Where's the princess? This reminds me of Rango.
Yeah, true.
Over there. So, Wendy's Hotel. Oh, so this one where you pinch Wendy's pennies, they pinch back.
And Luigi just melts and Mario's
Because
like,
he pinched his nose.
Oh my god, this scene.
The real life sequel.
10 out of 10.
The real thing is that Mario runs into the room and smashes a random piggy bank with a hammer, but they've changed it to Luigi fires a gun at the bank, and it crashes open, and Mario's like, this is where the gold coins were.
It's just so well done. I remember back... Do they still have comments on this video? Or was it one of the ones that have had their comments?
They should.
Okay. A lot of people talk about that scene. It's just like, really? And now we're taking a moment to look at the comments.
Okay, now we're back.
But then we're out of the casino.
This is like think of our last episode. Oh, I do like this one where the transition fog is Luigi
vaping.
Is it vape or is it a joint? Is it a hookah?
I don't know.
It's like
You make it sound like I use things.
I don't know, but he throws it on the ground and goes. So then suddenly the princess is tidying in their hands, and she's like, What
it's that crazy Bowser's laugh. That one makes me think of Roger's Modern Life.
Oh, the look. We have Movie Maximum back for another one. This is it, Luigi.
Where there's smoke.
There's a Spyro the Gerudo.
There's fire.
I feel like this is the most anatomically correct Mario you could get. There's fire.
He just looks so flabbergasted. I love the Mario spinning. It's so funny.
Whee! So then Bowser's been defeated.
Woohoo! Record time.
Woo! And now we get the hillside
from Windows Movie Maker.
And then the princess goes,
Hooray!
wow, thank you.
Thanks, Mario and Luigi.
Oh, this one where she's talking and they're all fighting behind her.
It goes to that Luigi from the Crane game from
Mario
Party. Oh my god, I love Minty
said, where she's like,
you saved me from the tyranny of the Koopaling clan. Because there's just a really awkward pause.
It is, and her eyes space out. Oh, this is one by Daytoner with the kisses.
It's quite done.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? As silly as that one is, I think it's funny that it's like, oh, and thanks to you.
Thanks to you. She's being forced at gunpoint to thank the player. Thank you so much. Yeah. So then they run off.
And they end it with a robot chicken segment.
Is it Robot Chicken?
Well, it's in the style of Robot Chicken, where Luigi gets his spaghetti!
Spaghetti! And Peach is all angry
just
about
like,
it.
really? Spaghetti?
So that's it.
So one of the interesting things this one did is they have an ending credits sequence.
I really like this ending credits song.
They give everyone.
If we didn't do Big Beat Mario for our intro, I would have done.
It's done by Master Sword X.
I would have done this music.
They do a lot of really good Game Grumps remixes. Like they did the one for the. It was the anniversary video where they reanimated.
The only Game Grumps songs I know are really old ones like Goof Troop, Banana Shoes.
They have one called Fun and Cool. That's really nice. It's fun and cool and fun. This is super cool and fun.
And I do like how much effort was put into this credit sequence, but I almost feel like they already put the names in the corner.
I feel like they just added this really long sequence
for the time.
Because truly, we're at the end here.
We don't mean to blame the person who made this sequence, because it is really fun, and I like how it shows the names with the animation.
And it makes it, and it kind of like, the one thing that's missing from this Reanimate is
hotel footage.
So this kind of like shows you the gameplay footage.
Yeah. And then it says their names again.
With their icons.
With their icons. The sad thing, not everyone made an icon though. I don't think Harvey Rothman made one. It's like, I want to see what they made up for this. I'm a little sad.
I like how that
sniffle,
one
sniffle.
Person did a Brawl in the Family.
Oh, they did. Oh, the Waluigi and his terrible teeth.
His nose. It's really the nose.
I read the nose and the teeth. It's like Beavis and Butthead.
Brawl in the Family.
It's Brawl in the Family, that's also Beavis and Butthead. But I think since they had this really nice credit sequence, they didn't have to put the names in the corner. I mean, I like the names.
No, I appreciate the names in the corner.
I guess so, but if you really like something, then you'll watch through to the credits to know who did it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky.
Or you can just jam out to this really good song.
Yeah. We're not blaming you, Manji Bobble, or Ashwati, or Master Sword. Yeah, and it says thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video.
And that's it.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. It's pretty short.
It's very short, but it's very good.
Yeah. We don't really have a valuable paisano, because we don't do that for bonus episodes.
No, we don't.
So.
I will say, I've been eating this jelly. It's pretty good.
You're liking the jelly? Maybe you're just coming around to jellies.
I like the citrus flavor.
I feel like maybe we should have frozen it.
It's kind of lemony.
Uh-huh.
I could still freeze this part.
Okay.
Eat it like a sorbet. Sorbet is delicious. Oh, I can't wait. Well, as you said, we shouldn't make checks that our butts can't catch. Cash?
Yeah, cash. We can't write checks that our butt can't cash.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll say that for later.
Okay. So, Peach, you already plugged yourself, but you want to do it again?
I guess I'll plug something different. I never really plugged my fun Tumblr.
Your actual Tumblr.
Well, my main Tumblr is peachsupreme64.tumblr.com, but that one, I try to reblog like one thing a day that's fun.
That's what I do,
I keep up a queue. On Saturdays, I reblog my art. On Sundays, I reblog Precure stuff. Because of Precure Sundays.
Oh, so since our last episode, it's probably since our last recording session, we've watched a lot of Precure. I'm loving this season of Tropical Rouge. I don't know if I would call her my favorite. When I started,
I thought Flamingo was going to be my favorite, and now I'm like, I'm on that Laura train.
I don't know. I love them all because they all have different aspects about them that are really fun. Like, Minori is a quiet bookworm, but she's also smarter than she thinks. Boo. Boo. And they're all scared. Manatsu is a monkey. She's a monkey, and she's very afraid of ghosts. She is so very afraid of ghosts.
And I really liked the last episode we watched where they went to the tropical island. Oh,
yeah, so nice. And they're just chilling in the...
The villains are so good this season.
I love the villains because they feel very real. Like, I want to go
They're just doing their jobs. I'm interested to see what Seahorse Man is up to.
Do you think like he's got an ulterior motive?
He doesn't just want to help the witch. Get like an ascended form as like a sea dragon. That would be so cool.
I was just thinking of the not Sephiroth from Maho, how he got an ascended form one episode,
and then he died. He dies in the exact same episode.
And it was like, Bye.
Bye. He doesn't even get reincarnated later, I don't
Bye, Felicia. Bye.
Felicia.
But yeah, I love them all.
That'd be a funny story
I
to
feel
tell
like
on the
Chongire is my favorite of the villains. Because he's like, hey, I'm a man with class.
I don't know. I like the doctor.
You like Dr. New Mary?
New Mary.
Where she got lost in
love
the
her design.
cave.
I think she has a funny personality. She reminds me of the doctor from Persona
Tamaki?
5. Yeah.
Yeah. Although she's... I love how she's very prideful that she's a doctor, but she's like, I hate her healing all these stupid wounds. Why'd you cut yourself with the knife, Chongire? Why are you so dumb?
Hey, sometimes you're making mozzarella sticks and you bang your elbow on the oven.
I didn't even mention that.
And you drop all the mozzarella sticks into the oven and you're very upset. Okay.
You're getting better.
Can we make some more mozzarella sticks today?
Of course we can make more mozzarella sticks today. And we'll set the temperature to a little lower. That way we don't have to risk them oozing out everywhere.
Well, really, it wasn't even that bad.
You don't think so?
No.
It was just the flinch.
Honestly, the ones that fell on the bottom that I may or may not have eaten weren't too bad.
But
hey, I stayed away from the part that was burnt on the bottom, okay?
Okay.
The tops were fine.
The tops.
They didn't turn into mush, although I'm pretty sure there's still a little bit of cheese left in the oven because I was cooking my sandwich.
I've been having to burn a candle every time that
Yeah.
we Kurudun is adorable for no other reason that they're Kurudun. Kurudun.
So yeah, I burnt my elbow. It's getting better.
It's getting better all the time.
Alright, I want to end off this
Used
episode.
to be mad at my school.
We got fish to fry and mozzarella sticks to make.
Yes, I'm at delfinodurians.tumblr.com.
Oh yes, we should plug you.
Yes, please. And also plug Taylor Lair.
Oh, Taylor Lair.
For our outro music, you can find their work on Bandcamp at tlair.bandcamp.com. That's T, the letter T, laire.bandcamp.com.
This episode will be going out everywhere today.
On the 15th.
15th.
And
'Cause
tomorrow is
is
the
the
16th. And on the 16th, you can watch the next episode on YouTube.
Oh, which one is that?
It's,
Toad!
Yes, it's Toad. Sorry. I was like, is it the babysitting or is it the Toad? It's the Toad. Yes.
Oh, we'll get to the babysitting soon.
We'll get to the... Yes, Mr. Commenter. We will be watching the babysitting episode.
We will be watching all the episodes.
We watch them in a specific order. We do not jump around. We watch them in order. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for watching this video.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Please take a look. I'm trying to do the Iwata thing, but I can't remember.
Understand.
Yeah, please understand that we follow a schedule.
Oh, I don't have a banana.
Well, you have your... That's not a banana flavored tart at all.
No, it's not.
Anyways.
Oh, all right, it's time for lunch.
Paisani, paisanis.